Hi, Scott Warner here with Melodic Insights, and in this video I'm going to show you how to practice your triads and what fingering to use. Okay, we're going to do B major because I think everyone should start in that key just because B minor is a difficult key. So B major is kind of a weird key. It's kind of in the middle. It's not too hard of a key and it's really easy on your hands, okay? So it's just better to do it than C major, okay? So you want to start, so your triads are basically 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5 for both hands in the beginning, right? But it's going to change up. Let's just do right hand first. 1, 3, and 5, and then you're going to move up to the you're only doing the triads. Remember, we're not doing the 4. We're doing the 3. Okay. 1, 3, and 5. Then you're going to come up 1, 2, and 5. Then you're going to come up to 1, 3, and 5. Okay. Now, if you don't even know how to create those chords, basically you do the first and the third. The third. Okay. Just look at the notes. You can see what I'm doing here, right? It's very important that you keep the same fingering. Like sometimes I still do the wrong fingering here, but I have to focus on this fingering. Because I'll do 3 here because I'm used to this, right? But you want to practice these 3s because they really come in helpful to creating stuff. Anyway, so you do 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5, right? And you're going to use that fingering for every single key. I don't care what. If you're doing G major. So on, right? You're going to go through every single key, right? But maybe you don't want to do every key right now. Maybe you just want to do, B major. And obviously, B major, I want you to learn that because it's a unique key. No other key is like it, okay? Because like if I show you the C major, right? It's also the same as A minor. But I want to teach you something unique, right? Same thing with B minor. This is a unique key. Now it has similarities to, like B major has similarities to, B flat minor. Right, so it still has other similarity keys, but just not as many because also the A minor is also the same as G major, which is also the same as E minor, which is also the same as D minor. What else is there? An F major, right? So, you know what I mean? I want you to learn the unique ones first, and then because then once you learn the C major, like you're already going to practice C major probably anyway. So, you don't have to. It's just easy. So you want to learn the unique keys first. So that's how the left hand would be 1, 3, 5. Don't do, don't do one, for this, don't do 1, 2, and 4. Even though there's times in a song you might want to do that, or you might want to play like this. Right? Because this is actually how you should do this. Right? Because I actually used to do 3 here, but I'm actually changing it to 4 only. And there's a reason for that, but I'm not going to get into this video. But because you want to be consistent in every single key. Because it makes it so much easier. It's less stuff to memorize. I'm teaching in a way so you can memorize less stuff, but be able to play more on the piano. Okay? So notice the second one is 5, 3, 1, right? And then 1, 2, 5, and then back to 1, 3, 5, right? Then if you want, you could do the minor, just bring down the third. If you have to slow down like I did to make sure I'm doing the right fingering, right? Do it. Should not be playing as fast as me. I practice these a lot of times to even get at this speed. And some of you that are already experts, you'll be like, dude, that's so easy, I can already do it. Well, there's someone out there that they're barely just learning this, right? So they might not be able to, like, I do this and I can already see the pattern coming up already. You know what I mean? In my head, I'm already seeing it. Okay, bad example, right? actually do like to practice hand separate. So like I need to really be doing this slower, right? And just because I'm doing a video doesn't mean I need to show off, right? Okay, and then you can also do the diminished, which would be, because you come here and then you come here. So you can do the diminished of the key. So right, you're doing major, minor, diminished. Okay, and then you could do augmented. So as far as the begin and the augments, I do them all 1 3 5. All 1 3 5. Okay. Then I mean you could get into some other stuff too. But those get a little bit complicated. Like you could start doing these and you know what I mean? And all like different variations, but I want to keep, or like even the augmented with 4, right? And that's another way to practice it actually. So if you're having trouble doing it, you can just do this. Or you could even do this. Or even just. There's a lot of variations you can do. So you have to do a lot of work to get it like this, because the similarity to this is actually when you're doing this. See that? This is in B flat major. And if you notice, B flat major is inversion of, let's see, is it B minor for the left hand. So this part is going to be here. It's actually the same, right? In other words, these are the same distance between the key. Like, in other words, this and this, it looks the same, but actually there's a little, on this one there's a little bit more space between the 1 and the 2. It's more like this, right? And this is the B flat minor second inversion, which is here. So you really should play this with the 4 here, because if you're going to do a C major, you're going to play these 3 like this. Same thing with the B major, right? Even though you could play the 3 here, but I recommend against that. Even though just for the chords, you should do the 2 4 5 for the end. Okay. I know I'm kind of going off a little bit of my real topic, just teaching you doing these and all the keys, right? But some of you might want to keep learning more, so I'm gonna keep talking right now because I don't do these videos all the time. So you do that. Now there is an exercise I like to do where I'm going like this. That's still part of the key. So in that case, I would put the 3 here, but if I'm playing the chord, I'm gonna put the 4. Or if you watch my arpeggio video, that's all I did. That helps you get the crossover. All right, good luck. Once again, review. Just practice a finger. Find out your fingers will eventually know where to go, right? So that's why I don't want you to make that mistake now. Like, use that fingering I showed you. That way your hand won't get confused when you're doing a B major or you're doing a B flat minor second inversion, right? You'll know to put the 4 here because they look the same, right? And I could even play the B major like that too. But you got to think about it. You don't play your C major like this. You know, there are times when you do want to do this, right? Because you might be doing, right? You still want to be able to play octaves like that, right? So there are exceptions to every rule is what I'm trying to say, right? But you want to learn the rule first, then learn the exception, right? So anyway, good luck. I hope that helps you in practicing chords.